Hey guys, this is TigerFiction here, aka Sharon, back again with another video. Now, I woke up the other day not expecting too much, and having a test that day, I wanted to relax a bit, so I went on YouTube and I looked through my subscriptions, and many of you know that Craig, aka TV and Lust, is one of my favorite subscriptions of all time, and so I took a look through his videos to see if he had anything new, and lo and behold, my name was on one of his videos. And Craig, being the nice person he is, he actually made a whole video about me, and he actually gave me a neat little plug, and to be honest, I'm still shocked. I mean, because of him, you're looking at my 250 subscriber special, and I just can't believe that this day would come. I never would have thought this channel would blow up to be so big in such little time. So, thank you so much, Craig. And, before we get this underway, I want to do a couple of quick shout-outs. I got my list here. Fran from Original Fuse Gaming, she also gave me a shout-out in one of her videos titled 5 Underrated YouTubers, and Fran, I can't thank you enough. I mean, I was just so happy to see that I was in, a video of hers, and being a big fan of her videos and being a subscriber myself, just made me really happy. So thank you so much, Fran, for that great opportunity. She's got some awesome reviews on there. She's got guest reviews, and she's also a great graphics designer. So you know who to hire next for your next arts extravaganza. Rusty of the channel Lewis 2011. He's a really sweet, nice guy, and he's got a lot of great content on his channel. And like me, I think he's starting out, so it'd be great if you subscribe to him. He's got an awesome channel. He ranges from unboxings to reviews to collection videos, and I really enjoy his videos myself. So definitely check out Rusty. He's a great guy and a great friend. So my second shout-out, or rather third shout-out, is to Steph's to Death. And I was watching her video the other day, and it was titled "You Want Her to Be a Girl Gamer," and it's basically a series where she suggests games to girls that aren't in gaming yet. It really reminded me of the time when I tried to get my mom to play Little Big Planet, and well, that obviously failed. Poor woman can't even operate a Tamagotchi. Stormcloud reigns. Storm. I mean, she's an awesome gamer, awesome YouTuber, awesome friend, awesome person. I mean, what else could I ask for? Storm, that shout-out was for you. Charasic, I think that's how you pronounce it. Her name's Charlie, so that would kind of make sense. I really enjoy her pickup videos, and she's got a nice accent. Really compliments her videos, and I really like her as a YouTuber. Sasheen1712. Got a wide variety of videos on her channel, and you should definitely check her out. I think she really deserves more views. Quiet Princess 01, and what can I say? I mean, she's a great reviewer, and she's got a humor to boot, and I really admire the fact that she takes time to reply to everyone's comments, and that's what I try to aspire to be. She's a great inspiration, and you should check her out if you haven't. Dinky Dana, I really hope your foot is better by the time this video is up, but again, big shout out to him. I really like watching his videos. Dogging My Legs, female Canadian gamer as well. I really enjoy her content, and you're probably already subscribed to her. Just a quick shout out to her. I love her videos. And last but not least, that was messed up. Sorry about that. Anyways, White Girls Asian Please, aka Tommy, he was one of my early subscribers, and I really appreciate all the support you've done for me, Tommy, and here's some more videos. So thank you so much, Tommy, and this is a shout out for you. And I can't believe I almost forgot, but a big honking thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel, everyone that has viewed my videos and has given me a chance to shine. I will definitely try and bring something new to the gaming community, and as you can see, I'm a very wacky person, so I intend to bring something new. So thank you guys so much. I never thought I would have seen the day that this special would happen, and guys made my dreams come true. With friends like these, well, who needs enemies? Don't you guys just love the magic of editing? Alright, now that we have all the good stuff out of the way, I wanted to go into my actual special, and today I'm going to be talking about something special. I keep on using the word special because it really is special to me, and that is my first RPG I've ever played on a console. Now, I initially grew up as a PlayStation kid, and being a PlayStation kid, you've got to play a lot of RPGs, and I actually didn't play my first RPG till I was the age of 7. Now, before the age of 7, I'd played many other games that were not related to RPGs whatsoever. I'd played stuff like Spyro the Dragon. The first 3 were great. I played the hell out of them. I played them really extensively when I was younger. And, unfortunately the series has gone downhill after the PS1 era, but I still love my Purple Dragon. And that's all that matters. I also played a lot of Crash Bandicoot. And, the series kind of met the same demise as Spyro, but that's okay. Classics are great, and that's all that matters. Monster Ranchers 2. I played so much of that when I was little, and if you look at my older videos on TigerFiction, you can actually see that I've uploaded some gameplay videos, and that was uploaded when TigerFiction was intended to be, just for fun, not a personal gaming channel like it is now. But I just left them up there because they're good for nostalgia, and I just like to see my old videos just to see what I've done in the past few years. Now, as I said before, I didn't play my first RPG until, much later in my lifetime, and ironically, my first RPG that I had ever played on the PlayStation 1 was one of the first 2 games that I picked up, or rather my dad picked up for my PlayStation. And another game came with it as well, besides the RPG that I'm about to reveal to you. Civilization 2, very complicated at the time for a 7-year-old, and had a great concept that you could build your own empire, govern your own people, and basically be the king of, or the queen of, everyone, and rule the world. But I just didn't really get into this as a kid because it was so complicated, and even nowadays I just can't get into it. I mean, if you played it recently, you can clearly tell that it's out of date. I mean, it's outdated, and it's still got that Windows 98 user interface. So, I don't know. Probably one of my least favorite games as a kid, unfortunately, but ironically made by Activision, Best company ever. That was a good joke, if you can tell. Anyways, I want to show you my first RPG I've ever played on a console, finally, I know, right? But yeah, it's kind of like a weird RPG to start off with, I'm not gonna lie, for a couple of reasons. For one, it's a Squaresoft title, nothing weird about that, but it's actually proclaimed to be one of Square's worst titles. I'm just saying that from a review standpoint, and clearly objective statement, but it might as well be your favorite game, but review-wise, it was mediocre. Second reason of why it might be a weird game to start out with, well, a weird RPG that is, it's actually a sequel. So no, I didn't play the original, I played the sequel first, for whatever reason. I don't know though, it didn't really bother me that much since the stories aren't connected in any way as far as I'm concerned. So it's kind of like the Final Fantasy games where you've got new characters, new experience, new music in each game. And, that's another hint right there. It's not a Final Fantasy game, surprisingly. And thirdly, well, this isn't really a weird reason, but it's more of a fun fact. The series originated on the Game Boy and has since progressed, and it's now on the PlayStation. So you guys are probably dying to know what the RPG is. Well, it's Saga Frontier 2, and there are a plethora of reasons of why I really enjoyed this game as a kid. One of them being that it had a teen rating, and I felt like such a badass at the age of 7 playing a teen-rated game. I assure you there are many other reasons of why I really enjoyed Saga Frontier 2 as a kid, and one of the main draws to this game was definitely its graphical style. And it's kind of got like this watercolor kind of Valkyria Chronicles-esque kind of art style to it. And, nearly pixel perfect, I have to say. It's got the occasional 3D polygonal backgrounds that I didn't really care for, but I thought they complemented each other well. And, unlike Civilization 2, I think the graphics in this have aged very well, and it's definitely worth a look at. Besides its awesome graphics that the game had, it also had a really good battle system, and it's a traditional battle system, so it's turn-based, and you wait for your enemies to attack, and then they attack, and then you attack, and then they attack, and so on and so forth. And I really like the fact that they kind of expanded on the traditional elements, kind of like, gave you a wide variety. And when I mean variety, I seriously mean variety. I remember there would be like, a list of like attacks you can do. What's also really interesting about the battle system was the fact that you could choose to, for certain battles you could choose to fight alone or with your party members that you've acquired throughout the story. And if you choose to fight alone, Then you get to unleash all these wild combos of attacks by yourself and learn new attacks in the process and, you know, kill your enemies that way. And if you choose to fight alongside with your party members, then you can unleash all these wild combos again. It's kind of like the same as fighting by yourself, except, you know, you're doing it with your party members, and you can create massive amounts of damage that way. So, you know, really unique concept. I really enjoyed the battle system, and, you know, really worth a look at if you have the chance. So you're all probably wondering how the story is in Saga Frontier 2, and unfortunately the story is just mediocre. It's really nothing special, and I had really complex vocabulary at the time. I mean, you know, being the age of 7, you know, having the vocabulary size of a dog, couldn't really understand the story that much, but basically you follow the story of Gustav the 13th, and basically he's a boy born into royalty. And you kind of watch him grow up, and at the age of 7 he has to do something called a firebrand ceremony, and in the ceremony he is supposed to wield a sword using magic, and of course poor Gustav lacks magic, and because of that his father exiles him and his mother, and from there on you kind of journey through all the loss and betrayal Gustav faces. Now, to tell you the truth, what also dragged down the story of Saga Frontier 2 was definitely the script. And the script is pretty horrible. As a 7-year-old, I would remember the NPCs and the townspeople were talking like they were reading out of an article or a really complex textbook, and I just couldn't understand. And it was very unnatural, and the words just didn't seem to flow. I think it was like grammatically correct, but it seemed like Squaresoft was using a translator to localize the English version, so I'm not too sure, but the script was pretty bad. Despite its flaws of storytelling, Saga Frontier 2 definitely had a unique way of telling its narrative, and that was the fact that you could play as 2 different plot lines in one game, and you could play the storyline of Gustav the 13th, like I said before, but you could also play the story of Will Knights, and he's basically a young treasure hunter looking to exploit the secrets of his father's disappearance. So, really unique concept, and as far as I'm concerned, the stories do intertwine and cross at some point, so, you know, great method of storytelling. It's just a shame that the story was lackluster. So yeah, I had so many memories of this game, and you know, not the best RPG to start off with, but it surely got me into the genre. So guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that little retro special I have for you, and I wanted to do something retro just to cater to more people and audiences, because I do know that lots of people do appreciate retro gaming, and I sure do. So thank you so much. I'm actually looking at the amount of subscribers I have now at the time of recording this portion of the video, and you know, I have over 300 subscribers. You know, that's insane, and I just want to thank you again, and you know, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and you know, I know everyone says this, but I genuinely thank you, and yeah, this is how happy I am. Every time I see a subscriber, I literally smile, and you guys have made me smile over 300 times, so thank you guys so much, and yeah, my cheeks are starting to hurt. You see, I've been moving to different places to record, and like switching, you know, between different lighting effects and such, and I'm just trying to see which is the best for recording, and I might as well just record in my room. Just, I don't know, I don't think this piano room is working out too well, as you can see, but you know, hopefully I will get my videos together very soon, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Ciao!